We wanted to begin this legislative session and our work together with hearing first and foremost from student voices. And we've partnered with the Minnesota Youth Council to solicit those voices from across the state. The upside of the pandemic is the greater ease with which people from across the state can participate in the legislative process. The Minnesota Youth Council committee was established in statute in 2013 under the auspices of the Minnesota Alliance with Youth. The committee consists of 4 members from each congressional district in Minnesota and 4 members selected at large. The duties of the council is to provide advice and recommendations to the legislature and governor on issues affecting youth, and to serve as a liaison for youth around the state to the legislature and the governor. There is members of Minnesota Youth Council Committee that meets twice each year during the regular session of the legislature. They select introduced bills in the House of Representatives and the Senate for consideration for a public hearing before the Committee of Youth. There is nothing as terrifying as presenting one of your bills before that committee. They are smart, they ask tough questions, and they are relentless. It's a great group of students to have engaged in the legislative process, and Minnesota is very lucky to have that structure in place. I'd like to move through the agenda to Ms. Karen, I'm going to say Guise, but I've probably got that wrong, from Red Lake Senior High. Ms. Guise, welcome to the committee. Please correct the chair in the pronunciation of your name if need be, and share your testimony.
Okay, well, thank you. And you actually got my last name correct. Bonjour, Karen Indigenous. Hello, I'm Karen Guise. I'm a junior at Red Lake High School. I represent the Minnesota Youth Council, Congressional District 7, and the Mental Health Committee. I would like to begin with some background information on my beloved community. Red Lake Nation is a very close-knit and supportive community. As an Indigenous population, we have to work twice as hard as everyone else. We pride ourselves on our graduates and basketball. It's a gigantic deal to graduate. It means you overcame multiple challenges, avoiding drugs, depression/suicide, getting back on track, and teenage pregnancy. For many, basketball is a lifeline. The thought of it being canceled will have a drastic effect among the student body. Distant learning has too many flaws to work efficiently. First, it separates everyone. Therefore, it's hard to get individual help. At my school particularly, our advisory classes work as a unit. We don't leave anyone behind. We help each other to understand the material and even use peer pressure to help them get an assignment done. In fact, students' responsibilities have tripled. I personally became a nanny, chef, teacher, and parent overnight. I have to watch my 3 younger brothers cook breakfast and lunch, help them with their schoolwork, tutor other students while maintaining my perfect straight A record. I know the students I tutor, and if we were in person, they wouldn't need the extra support. As for me, the only reason why I'm still trying with school is because of my grades. I work too hard to give up now. Another reason is distant learning feels very optional. You go to school by opening a laptop. It's so easy to open it and feel overwhelmed by a bunch of assignments. Discipline is not the problem. It's the fact that many students do assignments to get them done and not to learn. We're in survival mode. We do things last minute because we feel like we have time. We're home all day and night. Our natural stress doesn't kick in until the assignment is almost due. It's a perfect situation for procrastination to thrive. I know many students, including myself, feel like complete failures. We feel like we should be doing more because we know we could do more. Nobody is harder on us than ourselves. That's it. I just want to thank you for listening. As you make your decisions for funding, please consider the impact on my community.
Ms. Guise, thank you for sharing your story today.
For me personally, Red Lake is like so supportive that like we have like a program for like teenage parents, and like they're able to like still learn in our school, and like teachers are able to like come in and explain to them personally before COVID happened, and now like they're just struggling. And my friend just recently had her baby, and like she doesn't know what to do, and she's like struggling really hard because before COVID happened, with the program, like she was able to like get like breakfast, lunch, be able to still learn, still do school, and be able to bring her child with her, so she didn't have to worry about childcare. And like, how should I word this? When we're in like a school setting, we help each other. Like we don't like leave anyone behind. So if one person is struggling, like we all help them. And it's hard to do that with distant learning.